These thoughts do not mean anything. They are like the things I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place. If this is a new concept to you, it is likely and perfectly fine if suspending belief in your thoughts seems difficult, as it was stated in the lesson. So recognize, yes, it is eventually taking you to this point where you're recognizing that what you think of as your thoughts as being so important and so different that we want to actually start discovering that these are as meaningless as everything else. And so some people that are brand new to spirituality, this is kind of a big step, seemingly, because we like to think of our thoughts as so many tons of different things going on, and they pertain and relate to different things happening in our lives and what is, say, the goals in our lives, the schooling, the friendships, the family, and that we see it all as different. And this is a rather interesting thing because we start opening up into this recognition of what is all different and what is the same. So that's really, we're disconnecting in a good way from the reality of separation, all these things that seem different, so that we can discover what is the same within ourselves. So we want to find what is the same within ourselves. Well, we're not stretching it. You're not forcing it. You're not putting it into place where it's not meant to be or it's not there yet. You're simply going to be revealing this to you. Remember, this course is psychological, that we are actually recognizing and learning how to heal our minds from what has been causing stress, what has been causing disorder, disbelief, confusion, all different problems that we see in our lives, so that we can find where peace is. Now, peace is not something like you can achieve. It's not something that you can bring about. There might be peace between people, like war and stuff like that. But essentially, peace in your mind, and say peace of God, is essentially continuous and eternal. So it is never changing, right? So we actually want to do this and recognize that what we are doing as we are starting to question our thoughts is the fact that we are looking at the belief systems and thoughts that we have to believing everything's different. How can we find the peace of God that's continuously in the same and eternal forever if we think our minds are constantly changing, just like the world is constantly changing, right? So it's a pretty fascinating journey as we're going within, and really just starting. And if you can really dedicate yourself to really paying attention, really following along, this will be able to show you exactly where the truth is, say that center of existence, of all reality. If you're ready to have these mystical experiences and to say join with your Creator, it's going to be an exciting ride. So as you are applying this to your thought system and accepting the fact that your thoughts are as meaningless as anything else, and they don't have any meaning in themselves, this will actually give you a sense of power as well, because you might realize that your thoughts have been controlling you your whole life. It tells you to do it, and you do it. And you don't even realize that you're not really these thoughts, and that you are something else, something greater, something beyond. In fact, you made the thoughts to work for you, and yet when did you start working for them?